Ladies and gentlemen, let's get something straight. You are the product of the habits you build. If you want to transform your life, you've got to be willing to change the daily rituals that you follow. Most people live day to day without any real purpose, reacting to life instead of taking charge of it. If you want to become someone who doesn't just dream about success, but who lives it every day, you have to establish rituals that force you to show up as your best self. You've got to put in the work and develop the mindset that makes success inevitable. The first ritual: wake up early and own your morning. There is nothing more powerful than the quiet, uninterrupted hours in the early morning. Most people are still asleep while you're up, gaining the edge they'll never have. You can use this time to set your intentions for the day, map out your goals, and mentally prepare for the battles you'll face. The early morning is the best time for you to focus on you before the world comes knocking and tries to steal your time. You have to own that morning. Wake up early, and the rest of the day will fall in line. Now let's talk about your health. You think you can succeed in life if you're running on fumes? If you're not investing in your health, you're doing it wrong. You've got to train like a warrior every single day. You need to push your body to its limits so that you can build the mental toughness to overcome any challenge that comes your way. The body and mind are connected. If your body is weak, your mind will follow suit. Fitness isn't just about looking good. It's about feeling good, having the energy to tackle your goals, and developing the discipline to do the hard work when nobody's watching. Start moving every day, strengthen your body, sharpen your mind, and get ahead. Next, let's talk about your goals. If you're not setting goals every day, you're not serious about success. You've got to set clear, measurable, relentless goals that push you beyond your limits. Without goals, you're wandering in the dark, hoping for something to happen. You've got to be specific about where you want to go and have a plan for how to get there. Write your goals down every day. Make them impossible to ignore. That's how you stay focused. That's how you move forward, even when the world is trying to pull you in 100 directions. Goals give you purpose and direction. They make you unstoppable. You can't achieve greatness without feeding your mind with the right knowledge. Knowledge is power, and if you're not actively learning every day, you're falling behind. You need to make it a point to read, listen, and engage with content that challenges your thinking and expands your worldview. If you're not growing, you're dying. Every day, seek out information that sharpens your skills, challenges your beliefs, and makes you think differently. Whether it's books, podcasts, or articles, never stop learning. You can't build an empire if you don't know how to. Finally, you have to own your time. Time is the one thing you can never get back, and how you spend it determines how far you go in life. Eliminate distractions, those little time wasters that steal your focus and energy. Your day should be meticulously planned so that every hour is spent working on things that get you closer to your goals. If you want to win, you can't afford to waste a single minute. Own your time, make every moment count, and stop letting the distractions of the world rob you of your future. There are other rituals, of course, such as keeping your mind positive, giving back, or being accountable to your actions, but these 5 are the foundation. If you wake up early and own your morning, if you prioritize your health, if you set and relentlessly pursue your goals, if you feed your mind with knowledge, and if you own your time, you will have no choice but to succeed. You will be unstoppable because you've built a life around rituals that set you up for greatness. No more excuses, no more waiting. It's time to get to work. If you want to change your life, the first step is simple: wake up early. That's right, early. There's a power in waking up before the world starts to stir, before the distractions and demands of the day come flooding in. It's in those early hours that you claim your space, your time, your moment of control. The majority of people are still asleep, and that gives you an edge. Most people are reactive, waiting for things to happen, letting life take them wherever it wants. But when you wake up early, you take charge of your day. You set the tone. You don't allow the world to dictate what you'll do with your time, you decide. The morning is when your mind is still clear, before the noise and chaos of the day fill it up. It's your time to plan, to prepare, and to push yourself before anyone or anything tries to pull you in a million different directions. If you wake up early, you're not just getting a head start on the day, you're giving yourself the space to think, to focus, and to act. You're allowing yourself to be intentional. The distractions haven't begun yet, the emails haven't piled up, and the demands from others haven't knocked on your door. For a brief moment, you own your time. I think about this, the most successful people, the ones who are truly on top of their game, understand this principle. They know that the most precious time of the day is in the morning. They don't waste it by lying in bed, hoping for motivation to hit them. They get up and move, they get up and create. They get up and set the foundation for the day they want to have. Success isn't accidental, it's deliberate. It's a product of small, consistent actions, and the way you start your morning is one of the most powerful choices you can make. Waking up early isn't just about having more time in the day, it's about getting your mind in the right place. It's about setting intentions, getting clear on what you need to accomplish, and getting a jump start on your goals. Whether that means meditating, working out, reading, or just having a moment of silence, this is where it starts. This is where the momentum begins. You can set the direction for your entire day in those first moments, and that power is in your hands. It doesn't matter what the rest of the world is doing. When you wake up early, you've already taken the first step toward your success. This isn't about a nice-to-have habit. This is essential. If you're serious about making progress, about achieving your goals, you have to take full ownership of your mornings. It's in those quiet hours that you build the mental and physical strength you need to succeed. You don't give that time away to anything or anyone. You guard it fiercely, because when you invest in yourself first thing in the morning, the rest of the day has no choice but to follow suit. You get more done, you feel more accomplished, and you create the kind of momentum that carries you through the rest of your day. So stop hitting snooze. Stop wasting the first few hours of the day. The world is waiting for you to rise up, to take charge, and to build your legacy. When you wake up early, you don't just wake up physically, you wake up mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. You position yourself for success from the moment your feet hit the ground. The world may be asleep, but you're out there ahead of the pack, making the most of the most important time of your day. And that's how winners are made. If you want to succeed in life, you can't afford to neglect the one thing that is going to carry you through every challenge and obstacle you face, and that's your body. Your body is the vehicle that will take you to the top. And if you treat it like a rental car, it will break down before you even get started. To achieve greatness, you've got to train like a warrior. You've got to treat your health, your fitness, and your mental resilience with the same intensity that you put into building your career, your business, or your wealth. Let me tell you something, your body is not a luxury, it's a necessity. You can have all the drive in the world, all the ambition, all the talent, but without a strong, healthy body to back it up, all of that energy will go to waste. Your body is your engine. And if you don't take care of it, you won't have the power or endurance to take on the challenges that come with success. If you want to be someone who achieves at the highest level, you need to push yourself every day physically, mentally, and emotionally. You don't just train your body for the sake of looking good. Sure, looking fit and strong is great, but it's about so much more than that. It's about building a foundation of strength, endurance, and resilience that will carry you through the tough times. The world is a battlefield. Life is full of adversity, setbacks, and obstacles. It's not just about the easy days when things are going well. It's about the hard days, the days when everything feels heavy, when you feel like giving up, when the odds are stacked against you. That's when you'll need the warrior mindset. You need to build physical and mental toughness that will give you the strength to fight on, no matter what life throws your way. Training like a warrior means pushing yourself to the limit. It means showing up every day, whether you feel like it or not. It means doing the hard things even when the comfort of the couch or the easy path is calling your name. Warriors don't wait for motivation. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They show up day in and day out, no matter how tired, how defeated, or how discouraged they might feel. They understand that the battle is won in the trenches through consistent effort, through relentless discipline, and through pushing past the point of pain and discomfort. You're not just building muscle when you train, you're building resilience. You're strengthening your mind just as much as your body. Every time you push through that last rep, that last mile, that last set, you're telling yourself, I am capable. I can keep going. That's how you build mental toughness. When life gets hard, when the road to success feels impossible, your body and mind need to be in sync strong enough to carry you through. And that strength is cultivated through daily, disciplined effort. The process of training like a warrior isn't always glamorous. It's not about having a perfect routine or taking selfies at the gym. It's about showing up when nobody's watching. It's about making the sacrifice to eat right, to rest, and to push through the discomfort. It's about the dedication to your health that fuels your success in every other area of your life. If you want to have the stamina to go the distance, to outwork everyone else, to stay at the top when you get there, you've got to be willing to invest in your body. You've got to build it up like it's a fortress, because that's what it is. The warrior knows that true strength comes from preparation. You don't wait until battle is upon you to get ready. You train every day, knowing that the fight is always ahead. Whether it's the physical challenges, the mental battles, or the grind of daily life, your body and your mind need to be prepared for anything. That's why every warrior starts with discipline, with daily rituals that fortify their body and mind. And every time you train like a warrior, you are preparing for the battlefield of life, ready to face whatever comes your way. Training like a warrior is not a choice, it's a necessity if you're serious about achieving greatness. It's about building strength, resilience, and power so you can handle anything that life throws your way. Get up, train, push, become unstoppable, because the world doesn't owe you anything, but you owe it to yourself to be the strongest, most capable version of you. Make your body a weapon, and you'll be ready to win. Setting clear and relentless goals is the foundation of success. Without goals, you're like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly, hoping that you'll somehow reach your destination. But let me tell you, life doesn't work that way. You cannot leave your success to chance. If you want to achieve greatness, if you want to make an impact, you must be deliberate and intentional about where you're going. The first thing you need to understand about setting goals is this: clarity is power. When you set clear goals, you create a roadmap for yourself. You know exactly where you're going, what you need to do, and what it's going to take to get there. Goals don't work. I want to be successful, or I want to get in shape, are nothing more than wishes. They give you nothing to measure your progress against. A clear goal is specific. It's something you can see in your mind and measure in the real world. I want to be financially independent by the end of the year, or I'm going to lose 20 pounds in the next 6 months, gives you a target to aim for. It's something tangible, something that moves from the abstract into the realm of possibility. But clarity is just the beginning. Now, here's the critical piece: relentless commitment. The difference between the dreamers and the achievers is not talent or luck, it's the willingness to persist, to stay focused, and to push through no matter what. When you set a goal, you're not just committing to the goal itself, you're committing to the grind, to the discipline, to the day in and day out work that will be required to achieve it. And that's where most people falter. They get excited at first, they make a plan, but when the road gets tough, when the setbacks happen, when the obstacles show up, and they always do, many people quit. Not you. When you set relentless goals, you understand that the path to success is paved with challenges. You don't back down from them, you lean into them. You understand that you will be tested, but you also know that every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger, to get sharper, to refine your approach. Your commitment to your goal should be so fierce that nothing can deter you. You've got to be relentless, unshakable in your belief that you're going to succeed no matter what. And it's not enough to set your sights high and hope for the best. You've got to break your goals down into actionable steps. It's easy to be overwhelmed by a big goal, but if you break it into smaller, manageable pieces, you take away the fear and uncertainty. Each small step, each action brings you closer to the bigger picture. And as you achieve those smaller steps, you build momentum. Momentum is a powerful thing. It makes you feel unstoppable. The more progress you make, the more energized and motivated you become. But that momentum is built on consistent daily actions that are aligned with your goal. And here's the truth you need to embrace: goals aren't just about achieving something, they're about who you become in the process. Setting a clear and relentless goal forces you to grow. It demands that you become better, stronger, smarter, more disciplined. And when you achieve it, the sense of pride and accomplishment comes not just from the end result, but from the transformation you underwent along the way. It's not about the destination, it's about the person you are becoming as you chase that goal with everything you have. So I want you to stop playing small. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for someone to give you permission. Set your goals with clarity and pursue them with relentless commitment. Don't let anyone or anything stand in your way. The road to success isn't easy, but it's worth it. And the only thing standing between you and your dreams is the decision to commit to the process. The power to change your life lies in the goals you set and the unyielding pursuit of them. Be clear, be relentless, and go after what's yours with everything you've got. If you want to change your life, you need to change your mind. The mind is the most powerful tool you have. It's the command center that dictates the direction of your life. And yet, far too many people ignore this simple truth. They expect to achieve great things without feeding their mind with the right information. They think they can get by on talent, luck, or connections. But the truth is, knowledge is the ultimate differentiator. It's the foundation of everything you'll accomplish. If you're not constantly feeding your mind with knowledge, you're not growing. If you're not constantly learning, you're stagnating. Every single day, you must challenge your mind to expand. You need to seek out information that sharpens your thinking, opens up new perspectives, and deepens your understanding of the world around you. You cannot afford to be complacent with the knowledge you already have. The world is moving fast, and the people who succeed are the ones who are always learning, always adapting, always seeking to understand more than they did yesterday. The most successful people in the world are also the most curious. They never stop learning. They're always reading, always listening, always asking questions. Knowledge is what sets them apart. Knowledge is what gives them the power to make decisions, solve problems, and create opportunities where others see obstacles. But let me be clear, this isn't about simply consuming information. It's about being deliberate with what you feed your mind. You need to be selective about the content you expose yourself to. Are you reading things that are going to challenge you? Are you learning from people who inspire you to grow, to think bigger, to act bolder? The media, social networks, and everyday distractions will try to pull you into a vortex of shallow content, mindless entertainment, and negativity. I don't fall into that trap. Be intentional with your time. Choose books, podcasts, articles, and people who push you to think beyond your current limits. Seek out the experts in the fields that interest you. Find people who have already achieved what you want to achieve and learn from them. They've walked the path, they've faced the challenges, and they have the wisdom to guide you. The act of learning isn't just about acquiring new knowledge, it's about applying it. When you feed your mind with knowledge, it should be with the intention of taking action. What good is knowing something if you're not using it? Knowledge is a tool, And like any tool, its value lies in how you use it. The more you know, the more you can do, the more you can create, the more you can create, the more you can influence. But you must take that knowledge and apply it to your life. When you learn something new, implement it, test it. Use it to improve your situation, solve problems, and achieve your goals. Knowledge without action is wasted potential. In today's world, the most successful individuals are not the ones with the most talent, they are the ones who are the most informed. Information is power, and the more powerful you become. Knowledge is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It equips you to make better decisions, anticipate challenges, and take advantage of opportunities. Whether it's learning how to manage your finances, understanding the psychology of people, mastering a skill, or simply becoming more self-aware, feeding your mind with the right knowledge is the key to unlocking your potential. But this isn't just about acquiring facts or figures. It's about developing the mindset that the pursuit of knowledge is a lifelong journey. Don't just stop after reading a book or taking a course. Make learning a daily ritual, a non-negotiable part of your routine. Every day, ask yourself, what did I learn today? You've got to be hungry for knowledge. You've got to approach it with the same intensity that you pursue your goals. Because the more you learn, the more you grow, and the more you can impact the world around you. Don't wait for the world to change. Change yourself through the power of knowledge and watch how everything around you begins to change in response. The greatest asset you can possess in this life is a sharp, well-fed mind. If you want to break through the barriers holding you back, if you want to create a life of success, fulfillment, and purpose, you've got to take responsibility for what you're putting in your mind. Make it your mission to feed it with the best material, challenge your thinking, and grow every day. The knowledge you acquire today is the stepping stone to your greatness tomorrow. So start feeding your mind with the good stuff, make it a daily practice, and watch how it transforms your life. The most powerful thing you can do for yourself is to feed your mind with the right knowledge. Your mind is the gateway to everything you want to achieve your dreams, your goals, and the life you envision. The more you learn, the sharper you become. The more you grow, the more opportunities you create. You have the ability to shape your future by what you choose to feed your mind today. So make it a priority. Make it a non-negotiable part of your daily life. Seek out the wisdom, the insight, and the knowledge that will propel you forward. When you feed your mind with the right information, you don't just change your mind, you change your life. The world is waiting for you to unlock your full potential, and that begins with what you feed your mind. Let that be your starting point.